turn head. Some hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine poisoning.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you shit you never seen. The 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street stalker, walk a green mile. Piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. Baby, rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 shit up on my back. I'm $1 million man, they need $1 billion bitch. Put my pimpin' in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, Pimp CBU with B. Cause what's a hoe with no pimp, and what's a pimp with no hoe? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine poisoning.
Well, hello everybody. It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Yes, we have breaking news. I got an email from Alex, and it obviously spread like wildfire to others that apparently Mr. DeCastro, upon his appearance in court in Nevada, was was placed in custody and is on a 180-day sentence. We don't have the video yet, obviously. We're waiting for Alex to upload it to our Nevada judges. But I can, what we can show is what they posted, what our Nevada judges posted yesterday that featured Mr. DeCastro. Yeah, he was actually in court yesterday on a separate matter. And honestly, he was acting the same way that we all expected him to act. So while we're waiting, thank you, Chili, for the $2. How do you get that through jail? Interesting. So while we're waiting for that, we can hold up and watch this instead. Again, this is not today's hearing. This is yesterday's hearing on a separate matter. But honestly, he acts like what you expect him to act. But thank you, Stadale, for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Jason Heaton, for the 10 gifted memberships. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, guys. Calls for celebration. I mean, I know it's not really good to, like, have this level of schadenfreude, but if there is one person in this space that deserves being humbled, it's this guy. Okay. Well, while we're waiting, I had to run and get dinner. I was gonna cook and go live later, but this breaking news, I had to go. I had to go for it.
For malicious prosecution.
Okay.
I'm going to sue everybody involved. I'm going to sue the cops.
So,
I'm going to
Mr.
sue the
Castro,
county.
I appreciate you have an opinion. Today's just the arraignment.
I got you.
Oh, Jose De Castro? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, Mr. De Castro, this is an obstructing or false info charge. It is case 24-006842. Obviously, I'm going to ask you, you understand your proceedings are being filmed?
Of course.
Dave, thank you for the $20 super chat. Looks like he's going to be turning 50 in jail. Wait, is his birthday in the next few months? If so, that's kind of funny that he's going to be celebrating his 50th.
Okay.
They're here 'cause I'm here.
Right, okay.
Thank you, Glenn, for the
And
$1.99.
just so that the record's clear, you have no objection to that?
Of course not. I
Okay.
would like the transparency. I
Oh,
appreciate
no, that's
it.
fine. I need to ask that. City, there's no other issues for you with respect to this being filmed? Okay. All right, Mr. DeCastro, did you get a copy of the complaint?
I did.
birthday's
The only question I have is,
Wait, his birthday's actually 9/11? Damn, bad luck.
who's the prosecutor? What's the prosecutor's name?
Well, let me ask a couple questions, and then we'll get into what your questions are. Did you review and understand this?
I don't understand it. I don't understand how I can be charged with obstruction for filming a cop.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
So I'm asking a much more basic question. You do not have to agree with this. This is
Do I
simply
understand I'm in
how-
charge with the misdemeanor? I
Yes.
do understand I'm in charge
Okay,
with the
that's
misdemeanor.
literally it.
I have trial tomorrow for the exact same thing 1 year.
Foreshadowing. I have trial tomorrow for the exact same thing.
In this jurisdiction?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I don't want to get into any of that.
Sure.
Today, we're just here for purposes of this. It's a very procedural type of thing today for the arraignment. So you do understand what you got charged with. You do not have to agree with this. This is just an allegation. So you don't need me to read it to you. is the
I
point.
don't.
Okay, very good. And are you planning on hiring an attorney to represent yourself?
I will have a standby attorney for this case
You will have a standby
Yes.
attorney? Okay.
because I think that I'm going to win this easy. It's on film, and I wasn't obstructing
Okay,
anybody.
all right, Mr.
Is
Castro.
this the prosecutor, Matthew B.
Okay,
Walker?
let me do my part first, and then we can get into what it is. So, because I need to know, are you proceeding on your own? Do you want to have an attorney? Because I will give you time to talk to an attorney on your own if that's the route that you would like to go.
I will have a standby attorney for
Okay.
this case.
So typically, I would set this for a pre-trial to give you an opportunity to obtain discovery and for your attorney to find out whatever all is associated with this.
Sure.
So I can set that over for a pre-trial date to give you the opportunity to do that. Would you like to do that?
That'd be great.
Okay, and then what is it that you need to tell me without talking about the facts? Of
I just need to
this?
know if this is the prosecutor's name. Is that the person prosecuting, Matthew B. Walker?
That is a good question. I will tell you that the city attorney is Jeffrey Doricat, and that's the person's name on the upper left-hand corner of the complaint. Matthew Walker is a deputy city attorney who actually prosecutes this case, depends on the office.
I'm going to sue him for malicious prosecution.
Okay.
Yeah, of course he is. I feel like this has been a running tactic for Chile, that he thinks that threatening prosecutors with lawsuits, he probably thinks it's like an intimidation tactic to make them drop the charges or something. But I feel like he doesn't understand that I'm sure prosecutors get threats of lawsuits and litigation all the time. That's my guess.
I'm going to sue everybody involved. I'm going to sue the cops.
So,
I'm going to
Mr.
sue the...
I'm gonna sue everybody.
I appreciate you have an opinion. Today's just the arraignment.
I got you. I got you.
Saying all these things,
you're
we're
just-
here
you're
for
just
your
kidding.
misdemeanor case,
Sure,
okay?
but there's a bigger issue. There's transparency in the courtroom, which is the best thing that could possibly happen. Now the people get to hear that I'm going to sue Jeffrey, and I'm going to sue Matthew, and I'm going to sue every one of
So here's what
those
we're not
cops.
gonna do, Mr. DeCastro. This is not going to be a personal pulpit for your, philosophical difference or belief. You have the media here, and that's fine. This is
Great.
an open court.
It's
But
great.
I don't want you to start saying things too far extraneous for purposes of this misdemeanor charge, because
Well-
that's what, nope, do not interrupt me. Because that's what we're here for, okay? So here's the thing, I'm recording everything, and you need to be aware that that's a two-sided thing. You're representing yourself, so I'm having this conversation with you. All these statements that you're saying can also potentially be used against you because you're getting recorded. So just so you understand. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm
Does the-
assuming you're entering a not guilty plea,
Does the
correct?
misdemeanor carry jail time?
Possibly, yes.
Possible jail time. So you said a second ago that this is a misdemeanor case as though it's something minor, but I can be put in a dungeon and locked away.
Okay.
Misdemeanors can involve serious criminal actions. I think he's trying to think like a misdemeanor is the same thing as a a disorderly persons offense. So like in New Jersey, so I'll give you an example. In New Jersey, so you guys know how like in most instances like crimes that carry a jail sentence of up to 6 months are considered in New Jersey like disorderly persons offenses. But that categorization of an offense can encompass different types of conduct. Petty theft, for example, can be that way. Trespassing in New Jersey is a disorderly persons offense. It's a categorization in New Jersey that defines the maximum sentence that you can be placed. Misdemeanors is like the second level. You can have like robbery or burglary can be a misdemeanor offense, but it can be bumped up to a felony depending on certain factors. So yes, a misdemeanor can involve jail time.
In no way
So that's true.
did I imply that this was minor
Okay.
by
Yeah, it's a big
saying
deal.
that it's a misdemeanor.
It's a big deal.
Okay,
Okay,
Mr.
thanks.
DeCastro, let's not get off on the wrong foot. I have my job to do,
So already now the judge is getting annoyed with them, obviously.
and I'm not trying to engage in a conversation that's adversarial with you today.
No, I'm not
I
trying to
would
either.
like-
I'm not trying. I like you a lot. I think you look like a real nice person.
Okay.
I got nothing against you
So we're
personally.
going to enter a not guilty plea
Thank
on
you.
your behalf
Thank
today. I'm going to reset this for a pretrial. I do need to understand because you said you were going to have standby counsel. So are you going to represent yourself primarily, or do you want to have that conversation, come back with your attorney? Because there's certain procedural things I'll need to do to protect due process and your due process. If you want to go ahead and represent yourself.
Right. No, I'm going to have a standby attorney, and that has to do with a few different things. But I should probably consult with my attorney before I say anything, because it could be used against me later.
Absolutely, yeah, that's fine. And I would rather that you protect yourself because we're recording, and that is where I'm coming from in the kind of conversations and comments that I'm making to you today.
Sure.
So you are obviously entitled to represent yourself, that is your right. But let's do this, let's get you a pretrial date, and that date, ordinary course for private attorney will be
May 1st at 1:30.
May 1st at 1:30?
I think I have.
Do you need a different date?
I may. I may need a different date because I have a different thing in Indiana. I'm just not sure. Can I just look in my phone real
Of
quick
course.
at my calendar here? And Your Honor, I have absolutely nothing against you. I'm not in any way adversarial to you at all.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Mr.
I just,
Castro,
you know,
because we may be
yeah,
on this case
yeah,
for
I
a
have
while.
nothing against
Okay.
you. I don't know you. You seem like a nice person to me. I couldn't possibly hold anything against you personally. So I'm just looking for the date that I have in Indiana. I sue lots of cops all around the country.
Yeah,
I help sue lots of cops around the country if they
Uh-huh.
violate people's rights. So I have a case
Uh-huh.
in Indiana, but I'm just looking for the date. And that May 1st,
Yes, at 1:30.
can't talk, I'm in court. The judge is looking at me.
Is it easier if I give you a different date and then you look at that?
Well, I'm just not sure if it's May 1st or June 1st. I'm just gonna go there because I'm assisting with the financing of filing a federal civil rights lawsuit against these cops who arrested this man for filming cops. So I just wanna make sure that I'm there when that happens. You know, I mean, it's a lot of work, so. He's texting me back right now. I'll know the date in 1 second.
Okay,
I hate
I
to
see
waste
what
any,
you're saying.
I hate to waste any of these people's time
You're
at all
not wasting
whatsoever.
anyone's time.
I just want to make
I'm
sure.
waiting
that-
along with you
that I have
guys.
to reset it again. If it's possible for my attorney to be here and me not to be here.
Absolutely.
Well, then we can set it for any date that's most
Okay.
convenient for the court.
That's fine. You
Cool.
will need to inform your attorney of that date, and then
Okay.
I'm sure they will know to appear for you. If nobody's there on that day, that would be a problem.
That would be a bad thing.
Right, so you would need to be here if in fact this is not your attorney that you're gonna hire, because then I need to figure out, do you need more time, or?
No, I already have
what you
I already
decide?
have an attorney retained.
Okay, so we will keep the May 1st, 1:30 date for your standby attorney to appear for you, and you do not need to appear on that date as long as your lawyer is here.
What time is that at, ma'am?
1:30 in the afternoon, and you
Okay.
are in Department 1, May 1st.
Department 1 at 1:30. set.
Okay?
Thanks.
All right, I will
Thanks.
see you
I
at your
appreciate your
attorney on
time.
that day, or just your attorney, Mr. DeCastro?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, you too.
No, it's already done. Guys, I don't want to leave you hanging like this. I was really thinking that by now, ONJ would have the video up. Ugh. But right now, as I can see it, they do not have it published just yet. Hey, Rando. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm cucking your premiere. I apologize. I didn't realize it was like breaking news. I know he's editing as fast as he can. You know, like he needs to do what he got to do. I don't mind, but now I'm like, I got 450 people here, and we got nothing. Ugh. My understanding is it has the whole thing. My understanding is that he was sentenced, if I recall correctly, for what people have said, he was sentenced. He was held guilty on 2 counts and given 90 days for each count. But apparently, because he was acting like a jackass, the judge sentenced him to run those. The judge had those sentences run consecutively, not concurrently. So, AKA 180 days. Yeah, apparently he pissed the judge off. So, so okay, so now I'm kind of curious. So wait. Oh wait. So I'm actually kind of confused. I know he was arrested for 2 different instances in Las Vegas, right? Which one is which? Is the one we just watched the one we just watched? Okay, so the one we just watched is the one that I the one that I got the raw footage of. I got the records request. But tomorrow's trial was on something separate. Okay. The trial today was for the one a year ago. The one you just watched is from the fatal car crash. Okay, so this one is the car crash. That's right. That's okay. That makes sense. This is the arraignment. The one that the one that he is for this one. Wait, so then why did he confused the hell out of me? Oh, so in that case, we could go back and watch that footage while we're waiting. We could go. I guess we could watch that. You know, get ourselves up to snuff on what happened. One second, I'm gonna bring it up on my channel. Or we can watch a video of my cat. Why not? Ah, here we go. Here's all the raws.